Hi, my name is Marcus Wabshall. I'm an immigration attorney and the founding attorney of Veritas Immigration Law, located in Southwest Florida. And today I want to respond to the question, why was my visitor visa denied? So there are many reasons why immigration routinely denies visitor visas. And I think it essentially boils down to one core reason that I want to talk about in this video. I also want to address some other potential reasons why visitor visas can get denied. And then at the end of the video, I just want to talk about what you should do and what you should not do if your visitor visa gets denied. Okay, so to put this question in its proper context, it's really important to understand that the government is just really concerned that if they give somebody a visitor visa, that person is going to come to the United States and just never leave, okay? That they're just going to stay forever. Or that they're going to come to the United States and stay longer than they're permitted to, okay? So that's what the government is afraid of. And that's really what's motivating, I think, a lot of the denials of the visitor visa. So another important thing to understand is that the law gives the immigration officials what's called an exercise of discretion. Okay, so the person who is interviewing you and who's adjudicating your application for a visitor visa has an exercise of discretion whether or not they can accept or deny your visa. Okay, so what does that mean for you? So for you, that means that the burden is on you to persuade the immigration official that they should exercise discretion in your favor. That you have to persuade them, you have to basically relieve them of their fear that you're not somebody who's going to abuse the system. You're not somebody who is going to come to the United States and just stay forever or overstay your visa, okay? You have to offer different types of proof to them, not just that you're eligible to get the visa, but that you have strong ties to your home country. That's almost gonna like force you to come back. Like after a certain amount of time, you're forced to leave the United States and come back to your home country. So you want to be really organized and articulate when you're talking. Anytime that you're sending a document to immigration or you're talking to an immigration official, you want to be really organized and articulate about what you're saying and how you are presenting yourself and your situation. Because even if you have really pure intentions, that you're just going to visit your cousin, or you're just going to visit some friends, or you're just going to visit a school or something like that, and you have every intention of coming back to your home country, if the immigration official just doesn't believe you, or they're not persuaded that you're actually going to come back, then they're going to deny your visa. Okay? So you need to be able to offer certain types of proof to them that you really are going to come back, okay? So you want to show them certain things, like return airline ticket, or that you have a job in your home country, or that you have a lot of family and friends. Maybe you have a wife or a husband, or you have kids who are in school, and you're going to have to come back for some reason, or you have a lot of money in a bank account. So just something that, or a combination of things that'll really be persuasive to the immigration official that, okay, yeah, I'm not afraid that this person is gonna abuse the visa. They really have to come back, because, their kid has to go to school, or they have to return to their job, or some very convincing, something very convincing about your situation that will relieve the immigration official of that fear that you're just gonna stay in the United States permanently. Okay? So I know that sounds kind of harsh, but that's just the way the system is set up. So when you're going through this process, you just want to be really intentional and careful about how you're presenting your story and what you are presenting to the immigration officials. Okay? So if that's something you need help with about what to show them or how to explain something, just feel free to send me an email or give me a phone call, and we can definitely talk about your situation and I can help you. Okay? So that is what I think is the main reason why visitor visas are so commonly denied. Okay, there's just some kind of insufficiency in the way that the applicant is explaining or presenting themselves to immigration. That immigration is just insecure about this person not coming back to their home country. Okay, so let me move on to talk about some other potential reasons why visitor visas can get denied. And these tend to be more serious reasons, so that have to do with something about your history or your background. So if you have some kind of prior immigration violation, like maybe you overstayed a visa, or you snuck into the United States illegally somehow, or maybe you had some kind of an encounter with an immigration official in the past and you lied to them, or you did something fraudulent, or you just misrepresented your identity or your situation to them and they found out about it. Those can be really serious grounds for inadmissibility. Okay, so if immigration has these records in their system, if it shows up on their computer screen, then it's very likely going to trigger a denial of your visitor visa, unless you're able to apply for something that's called a waiver, or basically it's a type of a pardon. And that is a very kind of expensive and complicated process to go through that you definitely would need a lawyer to help you with. So if you have some type of immigration violation in your background, or some type of criminal violation, so criminal acts would also, if it's showing up in the immigration's system, in their computer system, it's going to likely trigger a denial. Okay, so even if you just have some type of criminal record, like an arrest or a conviction of some kind, whether it happened in the United States or it happened in your home country or it happened in some other country anywhere in the world, if there's some type of immigration or criminal violation that's showing up in the immigration's computer system, those are more serious reasons why your visa is getting denied. And there are potential ways to get around that so that you can get a visa, but it's much more complicated, and like I said, it can be more expensive. So if this is something that is important to you, and you have some kind of record where you have a violation of some kind and you're pretty sure that you need this type of, or you're not sure if you need a waiver, just reach out to me. Give me a phone call or send me an email or a message on Facebook, and I'm happy to just talk to you about your situation, and we can just figure out what you need to do. Okay? So let me just talk lastly here about what should you do if your visa has been denied. And so I think the first thing I want to do is talk about what you should not do, because that's going to clarify what to do. So what you definitely don't want to do if your visa gets denied is just turn around and immediately reapply for the same thing again. So why do you not want to do this? The reason you don't want to just automatically reapply is because you don't want to appear to the immigration officials as somebody who's desperate to get into the United States. If you just keep reapplying and getting denied and reapplying and getting denied, it's gonna make you look worse to the immigration officials. they're going to see you as somebody who's just desperate to get into the United States, and they are going to look at you as the exact type of person who they are afraid is going to come to the United States and just stay or overstay their visa, or this is the type of person who they think is going to violate the immigration rules. So just, if your visa's been denied once or twice, just stop applying for 6 months or a year, or if you can wait more than a year, then that's even better, because you want the drama to just settle down. You want the dust to settle. Just let immigration kind of forget about you for a while, and then put together your package again and reapply after 12 months. So that way you're not appearing as somebody who's desperate to get into the United States, and the immigration officials will be less likely to view you as somebody who is going to not come back to your home country. So if you have more questions about visitor visas, please reach out to me. You're welcome to give me a call, send me an email, reach out to us on Facebook or through our website. Our telephone number is 305-306-7833, and feel free to visit our Facebook to get more information or to book an appointment. Thank you and have a great day.